All right, here we go. So this is the other thing from yesterday that we, really had a problem with, is that with Kannapolis specifically, number one, their 10 was excellent with the ball, and Helen made this point. She's like they kept playing over her because she could put the ball where she wanted to put it, and so this is the situation we kept running into yesterday, was that they would have solo forward sitting on one of our center backs. The center back's here, their kid here. In reality, there's probably some out here too, and so Helen's paying attention to, this kid, sitting in here, and this girl would hit this girl sitting on our center back with this pass. And she hit her. She was that good that she could pretty much choose. It would, and very quickly, hit this kid, whether it was over Helen or she's moved out of the way covering this kid, and they go straight through. And what has to happen here between the two center backs and then the outside back? Outside back's up, thinking, and there's somebody out here. It's like, I'm covering out here. But between the two center backs, and this is what has to happen. This is tackle and cover. So when the ball comes to this kid's sitting here. Okay, everybody has to recognize, all right, who this passes to this kid, because frankly, they may have it like this, and you got to recognize, all right, who's the pass to, and if the person the passes to has to step into the back of this kid and contest that, getting the ball. Now, after one or two times, obviously, that, all right, can I tackle this kid here successfully most of the time and win this ball here? And if that answer is like, nope, this kid's pretty dang good, and you just have to contest it to the point where you hold them. This person is the one that has the hard job at that point, because they have to recognize that this is happening here, and they have to drop. They have to start as soon as they see the ball that's coming to the kid that they're not covering. They have to drop. So once the pass is made, this kid's he's either here or stepping two, right? So you have to cover this kid getting the ball, because what's happening is ball hits this kid, they just touch it in the space around and go around, and then if you stay quarter, now we're it's just we're coming down in tandem, or we're chasing. But if we recognize, because we're paying attention and we see things are happening, ball hits this kid, it's like, the pass is to the kid that is in front of the other center back, you're immediately dropping. Kind of doing this. Immediately dropping, so that if this kid does make it around her and she's now chasing, you're in a position to swing through and either make a tackle, or at least run with and push her outside, so that it's not 1v the goalie. Because we had that happen just too many times yesterday, and Alex saved more than she let in. But again, that's not a problem the goalies are really well equipped to deal with, especially if this kid's got any kind of foot skills. It's just not going to be a successful thing for the goalie playing, going one-on-one. So we want, when this kid, doesn't matter which kid the pass is to, it could be sitting here like this. If the pass is to this kid, then this center back has to recognize, we're not worried about this kid. We're worried about getting back here and covering, so this kid doesn't break with the ball around. You're covering here. Now, center back who got beat, you're worried about the second kid. Any kind of pass. But depends on where the ball goes, because there's two choices here. Now again, the ball goes out here, then it's a normal situation. We drop, cover, drop. But we were getting beat here in the middle and giving Alex way too many 1v1s than we should have. So ball comes here. As the ball is traveling, this kid has to recognize and start coming back as the ball's traveling. You can't wait till the ball gets here to start moving. You got to be rolling while this ball is traveling to this kid, whether it's in the air or whatnot. You recognize it's like, oh, it's going to this kid. Oh, it's going to this kid. Doesn't matter. You have to recognize where it's going and be moving to assist, because this kid has to stay up on the back of this kid. And again, they were very good at just making a touch into space around, and then you have to be ready to tackle that as they come around. And again, you don't have to absolutely win the ball right there, but you just have to hold them up enough that this, your teammate can get back and give you a hand. Same in for, this kid. Because again, now think, if we're running threes, the other fullback is out here, hauling buggy back, but they're going to be late to the game, late to the party back here. These two have to hold. They have to be able to hold this up long enough for this kid to get back, for Helen to come back, well, this is Hannah, but Helen to come back, or Allison to come back and help. But if you just get beat and it's just a foot race, there's no help to be had. So that's what we have to do. We have to recognize where the ball's coming, especially when we play Kannapolis again, because that's what they were doing. Whether it's to here or to here, if you got kid on either one of you, if that ball's to here, while it's traveling, you have to be dropping.